Guys, copy 7789 here, coming at you with a quick tournament report and updated Inzektor deck profile. So if you guys do not know, I went to the regional in Voorhees, New Jersey over the weekend. As you can see, I played Inzektors. I'll go over quickly what happened at the regional. The regional itself, I didn't do too well. I ended up going 1-3 and dropping round 4. First round, I beat the Inzektor mirror, basically because I derped game 3. Round 2, I played against windups. I ended up getting looped twice, so obviously, and then I didn't top like the dragonflies or anything that I need to help me to recover from that. So I ended up losing that round. Then I played against the Inzektor mirror. I lost round 3. I lost deck to a top deck dragonfly, and then round 4 I played against Dino Rabbit, and he drew really well round 3, and I didn't draw too great at all. So yeah, I ended up dropping after round 4 and decided to enter a Winamat. However, I did end up winning the Winamat. I actually made a few changes to the deck before I entered the Winamat, aside from what the deck looked like before the regional, or actually like what it actually looked like in the regional. And the deck ended up being a lot better and flowing a lot better. In top 8 of it, I played against windups. He looped me game 1, but then games 2 and 3 I basically controlled the entire time. Really wasn't much he could do. And then in the top 4 I played against Infernities. He basically wasted his whole hand every time, and I was just able to control with dragonflies and ixies and all that good stuff, and tour guides put in work. And then in the finals I played against a friend of mine from locals. From my locals, I played, he was running windups. Game 1 I basically controlled. Game 2 he ended up looping me, and I couldn't top out of it. And then game 3 I had basically all the hand traps to stop him. Like, I ended up drawing crows and all this other stuff, and like Veilers and stuff, and I had the Inzektor engine going, so it was basically GG's from there. I don't have the mat because I actually ended up trading it away after I won it. So yeah. But now I'm going to get into the deck list for you guys. We'll show you guys main, side, and extra, and talk about what I liked and what I didn't like a little bit. Or things I might have changed. Okay, so you start with 3 Dragonfly. Obviously you have to play 3. 3 Centipede, of course. Sorry guys. And 3 Hornet. And the final Inzektor monster was 1 Gigamantis. I did like Gigamantis. It was very, very, very good all day. I recommend playing Gigamantis. So yeah. Then, as I said, I did play triple tour guide. I can honestly say tour guide worked out extremely well. It was good to just tutor Sangan. It was good to bait Veilers and bait Fiendish Chains when I wanted to make a Dragonfly play. So yeah, tour guide was very, very good all day. And then the one Sangan, of course. As far as the hand traps go, I played triple max C. During the regional, I was only playing 2 in the main deck, but then I opted for a 3rd in the Winamat, and I really couldn't complain about it. And then double effect Veiler. I probably would have ended up playing 3 at the regional, but I just actually didn't have a 3rd, so yeah. Then I played 1 Armageddon Knight. I actually had 2 in the main deck in the regional, and I was drawing it with a Hornet in hand a lot, so I went down to 1 in the Winamat, and my draws became a lot more consistent. 1 Spirit Reaver, mainly because it's bad against the mirror match, but it's good against, it's good to have in against Rabbit and against windups. So yeah, Reaper was pretty good. And then the boss monsters, BLS and Dark Arm Dragon. I dropped BLS a few times. He was never really dead when I drew him, and I dropped this guy a lot. So yeah. The spells, double duality. I was playing 1 in the regional, went up to 2, and really, really glad that I went up to 2. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, staples, heavy, and double MST. I was only playing one MST in the regional. I went up to a second for the Winamat, and it was definitely worth it. I will not go below 2 anymore. One of Lore, obviously have to play it. Foolish Burial, obviously have to play that. And Book of Moon, all basically staples in the deck. And then for the traps, the Solemn Brigade, Double Warning, and Solemn Judgment was very, very good for me. Torrential, Trap Dust Shoot, both very good cards. And then the last card in the main deck, Triple Fiendish Chain. I absolutely suggest playing Triple Fiendish Chain. I loved Triple Fiendish Chain all day long. It put in so much work. Because I was playing 3, I drew it so many times, and there were a decent few games where I drew 2 opening hand. You draw Fiendish Chain, you basically win this format. Extra deck, double Leviathan. I actually was not playing a second Leviathan in the regional. I was playing Excalibur and Utopia over Leviathan, and over a second Leviathan and a Scrap Dragon. But I never needed to or wanted to go into Utopia or Excalibur, so double Leviathan, double Giga Brilliant. This card also did some good work throughout the day. Double Leviair. This card, I summon this more than I summon Zen mains. That's saying a lot. I summon Leviair a lot during the day. And then double Zen mains. Basically have to have double Zen mains. It was still really, really good, of course. And then the staples, basically, Trish, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Black Rose, Brayo, and Catastor. I did not synchro summon all day long, so I can honestly say that I can say that I never synchroed, but it was still nice to have in case I was able to. And then the final monster in the extra deck is one Chimera Fortress. Now on to the side deck. I'm going to show you guys the things that I played, and then the last 2 cards I'll talk about real quick as well. But everything else I was okay with siding. Double Cyber Dragon for the Karakuri and Wind-Up matchups. I never sided him in against the Wind-Ups because I really felt like I never needed them, and it really did come to the point where I just didn't need them. But I think it was more because I really need to figure out how to side better with this deck. But yeah, anyway, Double Cyber Dragon. Double Thunder King was good when I wasn't playing the mirror, so yeah, Double Thunder King. The second Spirit Reaper, I'm sorry, for the Rabbit matchup and for the Wind-Up matchup as well. Double DD Crow, this card put in work all day long. I definitely enjoyed Double DD Crow in the side deck. So yeah. Double Smashing for the Rabbit matchup was really, really good, actually. I did side it in, and I did get it against the Rabbit guy. So yeah, Smashing Ground was definitely worth the side spot, especially if I would have played Agents. Double Compulse for the Rabbit matchup and also for the Inzektor matchup. It's decent sometimes to compulse back their Dragonflies when they're attempting to do stupid stuff, obviously. And then it's good against Rabbit because they bring out like a Dolka against me because they know I'm playing Inzektors, and I just compulse it right back, so they wasted a Rabbit on it. And then it's good to get the pieces off of Lagia, obviously. Or even just they bring out the normals, and you can pulse one of their normals when you bring it out. So I mean, you'll still lose some life points, but at the same time, they'll have a normal stuck in their hand, and the other one will die. And most of the time, they go for Kabazols first. So if you open with this, set it, and bounce back a Kabazols, they're gonna be pretty mad or pretty angry. So yeah. And then double chain disappearance are the things that I would all keep in this deck. There's only 2 cards that I would take out. I'll talk about those in a second. But double chain disappearance for the mirror, and for anything else, basically, I thought I could side it in against, like, Agents, get rid of the Shine Balls and Earths, and yeah, all that good stuff. And then the last 2 cards I played were Leeching and Bottomless. Probably going to take these out for 2 Decrees, just because when I'm siding in against like wind-ups, and well, obviously for when I play like the Gladiator Beast and TG decks, and then TG stun decks, I should say, and then when I play against the wind-up deck as well, just to stop their Fiendish Chains and basically know that I can go off and not have to worry about anything. But it was leeching. I never played Agent, so I never sided this in, or Lightsworn for that matter, I should say. And then Bottomless was just a kind of filler side deck card. It's not bad to have in the side deck, I guess. So yeah. But that is the deck, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do want to say, 1 second here, just so you have something to look at while I'm talking real quick. If this deck gets, like, if this card goes to 1, or even Hornet goes to 1, I'll probably get away from the deck. But obviously it all depends on what happens on the ban list. I do think these are going to get hit in some form, some way or form, because of how well it is doing in the OCG. I mean, I realize we just got the deck in the TCG, but they also have to take to mind the OCG list. I really don't know what they're going to do with the deck, but I guess we'll see. I will say this, I'm probably going to have an updated ban list video, ban list prediction video for you guys, coming up in the probably during the week at some point. So there's that, and then whenever the ban list does come out, I will have a video for you guys as well, to talk about some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like, and what decks that I feel are going to be good in the coming format. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will try and have more videos up for you guys. I'm actually probably going to try and do some Dueling Network videos at some point. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, of course, and I will talk to you later. Peace out.